On Saturday night, Austin FC played FC Juarez in the second game of the League's Cup. And what Austin FC needed to do in advance the round of 32 to play against LAFC, they needed to win and beat FC Juarez. But that wasn't what happened. Austin FC lost to FC Juarez in a 3-1 score, and the only goal scorer for that match for Austin FC came from Ethan Finley. To me, this performance by Austin FC, it left me really embarrassed and really disappointed from the squad. But before I get to that, let's look at the starting 11. This 11 looked really interesting in so many ways. We saw the same back four with Gallagher and Nick Lima as our fullback players. I thought Matt Hedges was going to get some minutes against FC Juarez, but no, Kip Pillar joined along with Julio Cascante. Our midfield was the same. It was back to what it was. Danny Pereira and Driussi were back. They thought they were injured, but they looked 100% healthy against FC Juarez. They were also taped up with some, ankle, with some knee tape and KT tape. Then also, we didn't see no strikers because Zardes and Max Cerruti were injured. Oddly enough, Will Berwin didn't start. It was Rodney Redis who got the start, but the thing too was this. Driussi was playing as a false nine, which is understandable as to why we needed to put him out there and at least score some goals. This was a really interesting lineup. A strong 11 to go all out against FC Juarez and get the win. Strong on the paper, but on the field, it's a whole different story. For the first 30 minutes in the first half, Austin FC looked so dominant. Shots were made, but the finishing was poor. We didn't finish our play, as people would say. Driussi had 2 shots on goal. One of them first was a throw-in pass from Nick Lima. Nick Lima, good pass to Driussi. Driussi was by himself, nobody man-marking him. Driussi shoots the ball, but it was poorly done, that it was, it went off the bar or went off the post. Then a good link-up play, a backheel pass from Driussi to Owen Wolff, that Owen Wolff beats at least 2 to 3 FC Juarez players by his dribbling, that he sees Nick Lima again on the far right. That's a good through pass. Nick Lima sees Driussi again by himself, crosses the ball in the box. Driussi header, hits the post, and we're like, that's the Driussi we've been asking for. Driussi playing as a false nine is promising and it's working out great, but his finishing needs to be much more better from my point of view. Then Austin FC opens up the score. A good through pass from Nick Lima to Owen Wolff. Owen Wolff does the same thing as Nick Lima. Through pass to Ethan Finley. Ethan Finley by himself beats at least 2 FC Juarez players, shoots it with his right foot on the far post on the left side. FC Juarez goalkeeper couldn't reach it. 1-0 Austin FC is finally winning a match, finally opens up the score. This is also the 3rd or 4th time Austin FC opens up the score before the 20th minute mark, and it was Ethan Finley who did it. Austin FC itself in the match for the first 30 minutes, dominant, versatile, and creativity was being shown. Driussi is a false nine, it was working out great. The only thing that needed to be fixed was Rodney Redis was just not doing so much, because every time he had a shot, he would either be beaten by the defense or just, couldn't do the shot right. But suddenly in the 30th minute, Josh Wolff did the unthinkable. He had to park the bus way too early in the match. When you park the bus, you don't do it when you're up 1-0. You do it when you're up at least 2-0 or with the safety score of 3-0, and that's what Josh Wolff did not do and understand. The thing too is that FC Juarez, their team readjusted once that happened, because they were trying to break out that back line or do something to get our tired easily, to get our team easily tired, and that's what they did. Towards the end, I believe it's the 35th minute, FC Juarez gets a foul. It was a really, really terrible mistake from our defense. A lucky shot, lucky free kick goal from FC Juarez. Our players from the defense didn't react to it. That even Stu saw the ball go through him, that he reacted at the very last second. They thought it was offside, but no, nobody touched the ball and nobody was ahead of their line, that it was a fair goal for FC Juarez. And now alarms were setting, like what's going on with our squad. But that was the thing. The park the bus method was a problem to this first half, to the last 15 minutes, I could say. The first half, from my point of view, from my reaction, is that we looked good and we looked solid, a mix of both. That our finishing was so bad that we could have been up at least 3-0, 4-0, but we were getting a draw against FC Juarez before the half. But later on, the second half starts, FC Juarez was being the much more dominant side than Austin FC. One player that FC Juarez was being a huge headache to Austin FC, and that was Spaniard player Aitor Garcia. He was a whole headache, a migraine to our back four, and with Stu, the 5 in the back, because he had one moment where he beat Julio Cascante in a 1v1 situation. He was fast, and Julio Cascante, as we all know, he is slow. He beats Cascante, then he beats Kep Keller, that he was trying to score the goal that Gallagher got there late, but his shot, Garcia's shot, went off the post. And we're like, yep, from my point of view, from me watching the Liga MX, the Mexican League, that's Liga MX players right there. When you go up against 1 against 4, they don't fuck with you. They take it serious. Then later on, Aitor Garcia as well was trying to beat Kep Keller in a 1v1 situation. The both of them were trying to go, we're turning around back and forth. The Aitor Garcia shot went off the post, went off the bar. That we're like, oh my God, this man wants to score his goal and the second goal for, FC Juarez, and that's what happened. Second goal happened from a mistake. Well, it wasn't a mistake. Chaca Rodriguez tries to give the ball to Aitor Garcia that deflected off John Gallagher's right leg. That Aitor Garcia was by himself, again like Driussi, but this guy did his job right, finished the play, shoots the ball, volleys it. Aitor Garcia is up 2-1. Well, FC Juarez is up 2-1. And right after that second goal from Aitor Garcia from FC Juarez, our defense looked so clueless, defenseless, and they look so tired because at this point they didn't know how to react to that goal anymore, to the performance. Because right after the 70th minute, or at least to that mark, FC Juarez, again, Aitor Garcia scores a third and game-winning goal that he beats 4 Austin FC players again, that he was by himself. Nobody reacts to him or put pressure on him, that he shoots it, scores it. Juarez is winning 3-1, and after that, Austin FC just couldn't do it anymore. There were so many chances that FC Juarez was playing around with Austin FC, passing the ball back and forth, and whenever Austin FC didn't do their shot, they would always be pressured, and that pressure will lead to almost 3 shots for FC Juarez, and they could have been scoring at least 4 goals or 5 goals against us. But towards the end, the ref blows his whistle, Austin FC loses, and again crashes out of another competition this year, making it 3 out of 3. We were embarrassed in CCL, embarrassed in US Open Cup, and now we're embarrassed in Leagues Cup. Can't even beat the easy teams in an easy group stage. Josh Wolf, is he the guy for this? For this, he does not bring silverware. He is not the right guy for us, as we all know that. If we want to be a successful club, Josh Wolf isn't it, because his ideas and strategies never makes Austin FC a good squad. If we want to be one of those teams who want to take it serious, we have to find someone new, and Josh Wolf isn't it. He says he wants to take this competition serious. I didn't see that in those 2 games against Mazatlan and FC Juarez. Mazatlan, well, we were out with 2 of our key players, Driussi and Danny Pereira, but in this game against FC Juarez, we had to do like we did against Violet, go all out, but we didn't do our finishing. It did not come out right. But towards the end, Austin FC will take a 2 to 3 week break, meaning that they will have time to refocus and build from, restart from scratch to see how to be a good squad before playing St. Louis City back to the MLS on August 20th, and hopefully we get to see some changes. But for the meantime, hope you understood this video. My name is Melo Mexon17. I'll catch you guys on the next one.